It's man, welcome to my first Unity tutorial, and I'm just gonna do this every week. I don't know if you're in my fan base, then just I don't even know if you might want this, but okay. So I'm presuming that people are already about Unity, so already kind of familiar because that's what I'm using. So what I'm gonna do is just walk through this. The first thing you want to probably do is to get organized is probably just do scenes, then make some folders so you're organized. And I'm gonna get this one scripts, and then later on we're gonna just talk about prefab. So I might as well just add that. And I'm going to drag my scenes into this. And I'm going to be using C#. You could use JavaScript, but I'm not used to that. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is just teach you guys the if statement. And okay. Okay, okay, that's fine, Okay, now that it loaded, I'm gonna quickly teach you guys what these are. Alright, first the extra one popped up. So okay, you can just okay. So let me go through these real quick. So there's the void start, which if I do Debug.Log, which I'll get into this in a minute. Debug.Log, let's just say start, and then in the void update, the Debug.Log, and then update. And we'll get into it in a second. I usually do Control S to save. It's a hotkey, and you can see it updated. So if we were to just press play, you could see, wait for it, it's not working. Alright, I'm dumb. I forgot to apply it to something in this hierarchy. So it's just hey, it's down here. But it's where it's not in the actual game. So what we're gonna do is right click the hierarchy, create it empty, and I'm just gonna name this because it's only gonna be temporarily, name it empty. And if we were now just drag this onto here, you could drag it onto there or to the empty. But okay, so if we were to do this, it would either do the start, you know how it did it once because it was start, or the update since it's update because that's every single frame. Another way you could remember is start, you can go on start or on update. That's just how I remember it. But for right now, we're gonna remove all of it except for update. So okay, no, I kind of just took it the hard way out. So okay, so the if statement is basically saying, hold up, if I just get if. Okay, so if Debug.Log true. So it's basically saying if whatever's here is true, then do whatever's in the brackets. So if we were to do, we'll get into this later on, I guess. I'm doing this in the weirdest way possible. I'm doing it we're gonna start off with the if statements, then we're gonna get into the voids and all that, and then we'll get into the game objects. I'm trying to go along as we go. So what we're gonna do is just create a game object, and again, we'll do this later. We'll talk about this later. What we're gonna name this is just test. Alright, so, yeah. So if test, and it's referring back to line 6, is equal to, let's just say, test, I don't know if this would work. Would that work? Comparison of the same variable. Okay. What's something we could do? So what we should try to, would that still work? Yeah, it works. Alright, so see, it does work, but then if we were to do now just test 2, and then we'll just do public game object test 2, and then run that, and it won't pop up here because it's not gonna be assigned. I'm just gonna add this test and then drag it back into here since I changed its name, and then we're gonna go to game object test 2, and then we're gonna drag this into there, and due to the fact of it's not going to pop up because test isn't equal to test 2, then it's not going to pop up. It's not going to debug the log saying true. And if you want to know what Debug.Log is, it's just basically saying that down here. It won't pop up for the players. But okay, that's the if statement. I'm going to go through probably the game object or the voids in the next episode. So I'm going to be making these videos probably every Wednesday. So if you want to do coding, remember to tune in. I'm going to be using Unity for this, and let me know something that you guys want to learn below. So if you want to know what this is actually used for before we end off the episode, let's say you just have, I don't know, let's just say you have like a build game, and then you do like block, then there's like let's just actually, just because this, just for right now, I'm not gonna be doing like a full-on game tutorial, but if we were to just do this, grass is air, you know, it won't do that. So, like, you don't, I gotta stop saying that. So you might want to go like, if grass is equal to air, then grass is equal to air, and you might want to just do like if that's not what you want, then you can just put error 404 or something, I don't know. Basically the Debug.Log is, okay, if we were to just get the template for this, let's actually just cross all this up. Debug.Log, and then parenthesis, it's whatever you put in this parenthesis, you have to put a quotation mark, then whatever you put in the quotation mark, like if I were to just do that, then you end off the quotation, then in parentheses, then semicolon, and then if we were to just drag this into there, oh, hold on, put that, then to that, and then run this, it's gonna do that, like, oh, I didn't save it, alright, I didn't save it, that was on me, so save it, and then, finally, I know, after all of this, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry I did stutter a lot, this is like my first time, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye, everyone.